Now, if you can't remember what FOIL is, you're stuck in the middle of your test, you just can't remember what each letter means, there's another way to go about doing this. In this case, it would still be a 3-step problem. Our first step is take your first term and distribute it to both terms of the other binomial. So x times x plus x times negative 8. Then you would take the second term in your first binomial and distribute it to each term in your second binomial. So, x times 9 and 9 times negative 8. Our next step is to multiply what we just distributed. X times x is x squared. Positive x times negative 8 is negative 8x. So now that sign changes to a negative because a positive times a negative makes a negative. X times 9, which is 9x. And 9 times negative 8, which is negative 72. And again, a negative times a positive makes a negative. Our third and final step is to combine like terms. Our first term, x squared, does not have any like terms, so we just bring it down unchanged. Negative 8x plus 9x makes 1x. And negative 72 has no like terms, so we just bring it down unchanged. And that's our final answer. X squared plus x minus 72. Next, we're going to be multiplying polynomials by using the same 3-step process as we used before. Step 1 is distribute the first term to all 3 terms of your polynomial. So we have x times x squared x times x x times negative 72 and that's your first term. For your second term, distribute that to all 3 terms in your polynomial. So we have 6 times x squared six times x and 6 times negative 72. And that's your first step. Your second step is again to multiply what you just distributed. X squared times x is x to the 3rd power, or x cubed. X times x is x squared. X times negative 72 is negative 72x. X squared times 6 is 6x squared. And 6 times x is 6x. And 6 times negative 72 is negative 432. And that's your second step. And then your last step is to combine terms. X cubed has no like terms, so we just bring it down. X squared has a common term in 6x squared, so we would have 7x squared. Negative 72x has a common term in 6x, and we would have negative 66x. And negative 432 remains the same since it has no common terms. And that's your equation. X cubed plus 7x squared minus 66x minus 432.